So good day everyone. My name is Alula Banyaga and today I'll be talking about robotics. So robotics is one of the most exciting and rapidly growing fields in technology. So what is robotics? So in the field of informatics and engineering, robots are developed devices that can move and respond to sensory data. Robotics is an intelligence branch. So robots are now widely applied in industries such as welding and riveting for highly accurate work. So these are also used to clean up toxic waste or disinfect bombs in special situations that could be dangerous for humans. But before we dive in, let me ask you something. What are robots actually and how do they affect our everyday lives? So most people think of robots as machines from movies or factories, but in reality, robots are already all around us. So they are helping in hospitals, delivering packages, cleaning our homes, and even assisting in classrooms. So in this report, I explain what are robots or how do they work, the different types of robots, and how they're becoming a big part of our lives. So often in ways we don't even notice. So what are the building blocks of the robotics? So we have the mechanical system, the power supply, the sensors, the signal processing system, and the control system. So what is this mechanical system? So this is the most basic part of robot which comprises chassis, wheel, and placement. So we also need a device in robot which convert electrical energy to mechanical energy. They are called actuators. So the most popular actuator is a DC motor. So what about power supply? So a power supply is generally used in robots. Example of that is a battery DC. Sensors. So what is a sensor? A robot generally consists of various sensors. So these sensors help robots take input and perform an action accordingly. So later on, I will discuss about what sensors and actuators are. So signal processing. The signal processing system consists of various components. And lastly, the control system. So robotics control systems may have a lot of varieties. And now, what are the classifications of robots or what are the type of robots? So we have manual handling device, fixed sequence bot, or a variable sequence robot, a playback robot, numerical control robot, and intelligence robot. So what is this manual handling device? So this kind of robots gets operated by an operator, though this kind of robot has some degree of freedom. So example of this is the UR5E. So what is this UR5E? So the common uses of this UR5E is to pick and place and assembly tasks, packaging, and machine tending. So sila yung kumukuha or ng mga gamit tapos nililipat nila sa ibang place. Pero hindi sila gumagalaw. Nandun lang sila sa place nila. Kumbaga, naka-stay put lang sila. So, pinipick lang nila yung mga products and nilalagay sa ibang place. Then, fixed sequence robot. So, what is this? So, this type of robot can perform a fixed sequence of tasks in a cycle. However, the sequence is fixed and not programmable. So what is the best example for this? So the best example for this is this automated spot welding robot. So the robot follows a strict sequence of movements to weld parts of the car body. So naka-program na yan. So kaya ng sabi nun, fixed na siya. So hindi siya programmable. So yung cycle niya is paulit-ulit lang. So it doesn't respond to changes in position or variation of the parts. So naka-optimized for speed and consistency para sa mass production environment. So what is this variable sequence robot? So this type of robot was almost the same as fixed sequence robots, except for that these robots are reprogrammable. So, pwede siya mo-program ulit. So, the example of this is the CNC or the Computer Numerical Control Robot for drilling or milling. So, bakit nga ba siya variable sequence? So, it can be modified by simply updating the program. So, it can be adapted for different parts or products batches with, without needing hardware changes. So, programs can be stored and recalled for future jobs, increasing flexibility. And now, playback robot. So, this type of robot can play back a sequence automatically in a loop. So, how does it work? So a technician, so example of this is a paint spraying robot. So how does it work? So a technician guides the robot arm through the painting process manually. So the robot record joint positions, speeds, and timing. So the robot plays back the same motion again and again. Naka-sequence siya autonomously for production. Another one is the numerical control robot. So this kind of robot also works through a sequence of instructions. However, the instruction set is numerical. So the best example for this is the CNC milling machine. So bakit siya considered na numerical control? So yung movement niya kasi is dictated by numerical data or like G-code ganun. So in-execute niya, so it execute precise and then repeatable paths to perform tasks like cutting, drilling, or sharpening or shaping materials. So typically uses pre-programmed instructions rather than learning demonstration. So another one is the intelligence robot. So robots that can sense the environment around using the sensors and take a necessary set of actions automatically are generally categorized as intelligent robots. So, intelligent robots sila. So, ano nga ba yung best example dito? So, the best example for this is the autonomous mobile robot that are being used by the Amazon big companies to deliver the products automatically by transporting by robot. So, bakit siya tinawag na intelligent? So, tinawag siyang intelligent dahil gumagamit siya ng sensor like LIDAR, cameras, or ultrasound para ma-detect yung mga obstacle na pwede niyang madaanan. So, another one is it makes real-time decisions to navigate around objects and optimizes routes. And also communicates with other robots and systems. So, it often incorporates machine learning or AI algorithms to improve performance. So, here we are. So, sensors and actuators. So, sensors are the senses of robots, allowing them to perceive their environment. They can detect light, sound, temperature, and more. Actuators are the muscles that move the robots based on sensor input. So they convert energy into motion, enabling robots to perform complex tasks. So what are the examples of sensors? So we have camera. So it detects images or video, or it can use object detection and navigation. Another one is proximity. So the distance to nearby objects. So it chooses to avoid obstacles. Another one is infrared. So it uses the line following in toy robots. So touch or tactile for gripping objects safely. Gyroscope naman is for balancing. Example, katulad sa mga drones. So temperature or temperature sensor is the monitoring or overheating. Another one is microphone for the environment noise. So what are the example of actuators? So actuators are electric motor. So it uses to moving arms, wheels, and fans. The servo motor is for robotic arms and grippers. Hydraulic cylinder is for heavy lifting robots. And pneumatic actuator is for fast repetitive motions. Example niya is stamping. Speakers naman is for talking or alerting. And now, programming in robotics. So, programming is essential for robots to function. It involves writing codes that tells the robot how to process information and perform tasks. Programming languages used in robots include Python, C++, and MATLAB. Robotics programming can incorporate artificial intelligence to enhance decision making. So, robotics programming involve motion control. So, motion control to move arms, wheels, or joints precisely. Example nun is making a robot arm pick an object. Another one is sensor integration. It is for reading data from sensors like cameras, proximity detectors, or gyroscopes. Example naman niya is pag-use ng ultrasonic sensor para ma-avoid yung mga obstacles. Another one is decision making. So decision making is like logic. So it write conditions and control structures, if else, and loops. Example naman nito is if the sensor detects a wall, then it turn left or turn right. Another one is communication. It sends or receives data from other system or robots. Example naman niya is coordinating two robots on an assembly line. So lastly is the user interaction. Uh, Interfaces or voice commands to control the robot. So parang ano lang siya, like Siri ganon, pero si Siri kasi system siya, hindi siya as actually a robot. So that's all. Thank you, and I hope you understand something.